Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 287th episode of the Terrell Effect. Today we're going to have Kingly T on here. He's going to join us a little bit later on. But I want to start off the show by wishing Lady G a happy birthday. And we also have a drop here. Junior Barclay. I'm gonna have to do this another way. They tried to jam me up. I said I have something here from Lady G. You shall be filled, Jaja say. You shall be filled, Jaja say. And yo, who am I to criticize the things that Jaja say? A lot of people know the truth, but still they stay away. Afraid of facing hunger while they stay in their life. Giving praises to evil for the money and the high. So many that we saw in fear. I see them suffering the spiritual pain. I said it already and I'll say it again. You should know right now. Guess what? He that hunger and thirst for righteousness shall be filled, Jaja say. Shall be filled, Jaja say. If you hunger and thirst for righteousness you shall be filled, Jaja say. You shall be filled, Jaja say. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have exclusive here. I got a bit of a video clip here from the No Miseducation video. We're gonna jump to that right now since it is the birthday of Lady G, who collaborates with Molly on there.
Let's get it.
You better leave them alone. All in all, it's just another freaking love. We gonna tear that down. We gonna tear that down. All in all, it's just another freaking love.
Right. So you saw that at the end, that little drop there. Guess what? The song is available now. We are going to jump onto that. It is available on all streaming platforms. The No Miseducation song by Lady G and Molly. We got that right here on the Terrell Effect. So let's drop that.
We don't need no miseducation. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So we don't need that. Oh no, we don't need no God control. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So we don't need that. Oh no, God's sarcasm in the classroom. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So we don't need that. Oh no, teacher, leave them kids alone. You use them right to what you gotta do. You use them right to what you gotta do. Teach them right to what you gotta do. You use them right to what you gotta do. You better leave them alone. All in all, it's just another freaking love. We gonna tear that down. We gonna tear that down. All in all, you're just another freaking love. We gonna break that down. We gotta break that down. Teachers, be careful what they teach. Preachers, be careful what they preach. Hear you know they use MRC. Parents have our responsibilities. Stop the false doctrine. True God reveal to be something. If they use them, they like teaching. Somebody say, we don't need no miseducation.
This song just dropped today, ladies and gentlemen. It's fresh to ears. Some of the latest from the soon to be greatest. No Miseducation. Big truth.
We're gonna tear that down. We're gonna tear that down. All in all, you're just another freaking love. We're gonna mash that down. We're gonna mash that down. Nation to nation, all of creation. Stop feeding you to wrong information. Give them the truth and the right education, so we can build a better generation. Teach them about love, not religion. Teach them to unite and not division. Teach them how to stand up for peace. We use them a rise up, what you gotta do. They use them a rise up, what you gotta do. Teach them the right, that's what you gotta do. Teach them the right, that's what you gotta do. They use them a rise up, what you gotta do. They use them a rise up, what you gotta do. Teach them the right, that's what you gotta do. Teach them the right, that's what you gotta do. We don't need no miseducation. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So we don't need that. Oh no, we don't need no God control. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So we don't need that. Oh no, God's sarcasm in the classroom. Oh no, oh no, oh no. So we don't need that. Oh no,
Okay.
teacher, leave them kids alone. You use them a right to what you gotta do. You use them a right to what you gotta do. Teach them a right to what you gotta do. Teach them a right to what you gotta do. Hey, you better leave them alone. All in all, it's just another freaking love. We gotta tear that down. We gotta tear that down. All in all, it's just another freaking love. We gotta tear that down. We gotta mash that down.
right. Sergeant Remo, who is a Mexican American reggae singer known throughout the U.S. and Latin America for his powerful music and his energetic performances. It's only fitting to bring you this track this week. Give me a second. Yes, sir. Hello? Yes. Uh, try reloading the page because I don't see you on this side. Yep. Yep. All right. All right. Cinco de Mayo commemorates the anniversary of Mexico's victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of Puebla in 1862. Led by General Ignacio Zaragoza, here is a little traditional Mexican music by Tri Mariachi, The Bull and the Moon. Shortly. I'll have that for you shortly. Give me a minute while I reload. There I am. So official. As a matter of fact, I do have some so official. Yachi. We're gonna have Kingly T join us shortly. Bull and the Moon. El Toro y la Luna. We got Low Nigus. Give me a second here. Hello? That's what I was about to do, yeah. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. We have Kingly T.
Good, brother.
How's it going?
I'm fine, man. How you doing?
Feeling blessed, feeling blessed. Thank you for joining me today.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure.
All right, all right. Yeah, we're just listening to some tech pesos in honor of Cinco de Mayo that just passed. It's also my dad's birthday, so I got to shout out my dad. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That is
Yes,
David.
yes.
That's
Yes,
David.
sir, yes.
The original.
I was just talking to him earlier today.
Is a Jamaican brother, no? Your father.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, man.
True things.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah. I have some of your music here too, so we're gonna get into that. Let this play out. Oh wait, and I got something for like the pre-Mother's Day trip. So I do have I get a selection every week from A Smith. You know what I mean? That kind of adds to my my repertoire. Makes me feel like a professional.
You are, man.
And then when people like yourself join in, you know what I mean? It just puts me over the top. It's just that much more special. So yeah, I'm glad you took the time to come out here and talk to the people about what you're doing and how you're doing it.
Yes, sir. It's my pleasure.
Yep. Yep. So,
this time we're on the time,
Yes.
Yeah. I try to come in early and make sure that everything works because the technology is
it's so
yeah.
Honestly, if you treat it like a child, you're better off.
Yeah.
You have
to. Baby.
You just have to treat it like a child, and then some of the things that would otherwise mad you make more sense.
Yes, that's real.
Yep. See what I'm talking about? I just lightly brushed against my printer and it wants to make noise.
I know about it, man. Oh boy.
Man. I'm telling you, it's no joke around here. And I can't even get mad at it because I have too much. There's just
I mean, we depend on this thing, man. I mean, we can't function, No, I mean, we have to try to control and not let it control us.
Yes. That's the key.
Yeah.
That is the key. Oh my goodness. So what's new with you? How's life treating you?
Yeah, hanging in there, man, and doing my thing, I have to keep pushing because, we can't stop the fight. Can't stop, man. Keep going.
Yep. True. You were recently on the cover of a magazine. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. The most recent magazine cover. I mean, magazine article I was in. It was from Out Now. So the promotion there,
Yeah.
and yeah, they gave me that featured in the magazine spotlight, and I was on a cover. So that's all in the game of getting it out there and let people know about Kingly Tea, because I have all these good music, if I say so myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if the massive needs to know what's going on, and
True.
after the hardest part of music, I mean, after you do the groundwork and you work on your craft and you get that developed, and then you go in the studio and you record and do everything that with the music is right, but then the real work starts,
Yep.
because you gotta get it out there and get to the right people, and whoever can help you to make this make your music be heard into the masses.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
That's the hardest part.
True, and it's like the more connections you make, the better the algorithms are in your favor. Like a little, like, you know what I mean? It's telling you, and it's the silliest things too. Like I jokingly started making status posts.
Yeah.
Like in the room that I'm taking the picture or whatever, I'll just announce it, be like, status post, and then everybody will look around like I'm taking a picture of them or some shit. But it's like there's certain things that this as an experience, as a veteran in the game, there's certain things that you do that will always get people's attention, like when you get something new.
And that's the trick, man. You gotta get people entertained,
Yep.
And it's not just about doing the good music, but it's about engaging people, because you have to be interesting.
Yes.
Something about you that people want to check out, always on the move, always doing stuff, and people rolling and moving up the ladder,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, man, the computer are going on wheels right now, so something going wonky. Forgive me in advance. My hard drive is plugging out and like ejecting and inserting, and I'm not moving anything, so either my ancestors are trying to communicate with me, or I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Just,
it will solve itself, man. Don't worry.
Man.
Sometimes you can't fix things but they fix themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you can't do it, you can't do it. I mean, figure it out. Sometimes it's like that.
Okay. So what? You got some keys right there. Do you have anything prepared to play?
Oh, this is just my home studio, man. This is where I do my little creation.
Okay.
So this is a keyboard, but it's all hooked up in the music software and all that. So
okay.
Yeah, I do my little demos here and thing,
Mm-hmm.
And then I send off to the real pros who can do the production to the level. I mean, I can produce to a certain level, but you can't do everything. I mean, say just
true.
Yeah, you have to people fresh years and people who actually that's what they do.
Yep. Delegate. That's been the word of the year for me. It's like I want to, like, I bark up higher trees than I can climb, I say.
And sometimes there's another saying that, well, you bite off more than you can chew.
Same thing. Yeah. Same thing. So,
but you know what? Don't be like the greedy dog.
No.
Because there's a little story book about the greedy dog that he saw this bone. He had a bone in his mouth, and then he looked in the water and he saw a bigger bone. And he said, "Yeah, man, I need a bone." And he dropped his bone and went for that bone. But what was the shadow of his bone that was reflected?
Yeah.
So the dog ended up without a bone. He lost.
Yep.
And got wet and everything. So yeah, it's like that.
So what about Live the Life?
Yeah, that's an album. I'm trying to remember which year. Was it 2015 or 17? I can't. Well, I got a few albums out, but yeah, that album was kind of a very spiritually influenced, you know.
Okay.
And yeah, I remember before doing that album. That's after when I went to Africa.
Okay.
For a show down there in Zimbabwe. But yeah, that's it's kind of a heavy spiritual album. There's a song called "Live a Life," the title track.
Yeah.
If you listen to that, it's almost like gospel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
Nice.
what it is. Yeah.
All right, which is funny because that's the name of the song I have queued up here. Tell me a little bit about this song, the All Right remix.
All Right remix. That's this was done with my producer friend, and he's an hip hop artist producer,
Okay.
aka Adrian Neffley, and he moved to Indianapolis from Kentucky, and he was trying to hook up with a reggae sometime, and it took us a while, and eventually we went together and we did this song. He made a track and everything, and he rapped, and he gave me a few verses on there, and I did my thing.
All
I think
right.
one verse and of course whatever it was, and that we did that, the original one, and then we did a remix. And the remix was he invited a female, her name was Tyra,
Okay.
and she did the backup, and she did a part in the song. This lady is actually a lady that won the American Talent some years ago. Yeah, so she American Idol, yeah.
Oh,
And she
okay.
has been a few of my tracks too, doing backup vocals. Yeah. So
Okay. Okay.
pretty
So
cool.
let's play this song here. Okay. The name of this song is called All Right.
All right, it's gonna be all right, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a strong message, you know. Just don't
Yeah.
worry, man. It's all gonna work out, no matter how it looks, you know.
Yeah. It's got a nice groove to it.
I give thanks.
Bless up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is this available on all streaming platforms?
Oh yes, sir. All my music.
All right.
Yeah.
Kingly T. Get this All Right remix on all streaming platforms. Do it.
Yes. And we want to big up Adrian Nifley and Tyra, you know.
Yes,
For her
sir.
respect for making this possible.
Yep. Okay. So this next song, let me see what it's called. Give me a second. Everybody thinks they know.
Yeah, that song was actually when we had the pandemic.
Yeah.
And right during the time, it's like, okay, all these gossips and everybody, oh yeah, I know this and they know that, and everybody's trying to come to their version of what they think is happening. And I say, you know what? Because listen to the rumors and the gossips and whatever was online or on the radio or the TV, whatever it was, and people trying to come to their conclusions. But what I was trying to say is everybody think they know, but they really don't know. Only Jah, the Almighty, know what's happening, why it's happening.
The tags.
That's what the song's about. It's a strong message too. Just don't listen to gossip and just trust the higher intuition to guide you and let you really know what's going on.
Yeah, man, the roots vibe.
Yeah, man, really.
The roots vibe. There's something that just feels so natural about this, and
give thanks for that.
You know what I mean? Like this is what my Saturdays used to be. My dad would wake up and he'd play his LPs and he'd make his like fried dumpling and his ackee saltfish or his kalaloo or.
You're talking about the Jamaican food here, man.
You know what I mean?
National food, national dish.
Cooked food.
Ackee and saltfish.
Tunes like this would go on. So yeah man, you're reconnecting me with like the good thoughts and the good parts of my mind. So I appreciate this music, really I do. I love the music.
That's the spirit, man. That's the intention, Yes, that's the intention. We want the music to have horror, feel, connect people with a mood, not just so you can hear something and just
yes.
You should have a depth, Yeah.
Yes, man. The natural mystic.
Yeah.
As I said. The natural mystic. Yes.
Flowing.
Yes. Oh man. So do you have different producers for this, or is it the same producer you work with?
I work with different producers, but there's 3 producers mainly I've been working with. So this producer is the same guy who produced Live Your Life.
Yeah.
I've been working with him for many years, and I got a lot more work coming with him. So yeah, that's Benjamin Jackson. Yeah.
Okay.
That guy's out in Florida.
Okay.
So yeah, I have some good producers that knows me and what I want, and how to go about getting it.
Okay. So here's a question: a day in the life of King Lee T. What's that like?
Man, I don't know who would want to be my shoes.
You never know.
Yeah, because I still do a 9 to 5 sometimes, bro. So you know what? Sometimes I'm up at 4:30 in the morning.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. Cool.
So that should tell you how the day starts.
It's good to be in good company.
Sometimes I'm not in bed till 11 or 12. Because everything gotta fall in place, man.
Yeah.
I gotta come do what I need to do for the system. Then I need to get in my music, and I also have to, the family, everything I gotta fall in my day. So it's rough, man. But you know what? Because I'm a strong believer in my health and how I eat and how I do my diet and take care of myself. So it gives me the strength, to move through and not fall apart, bro.
Okay. All right.
So that's what it is.
Nice. Here's another question, and I don't know how often I've asked this question, but when was the last time you took a moment for yourself, and what was it that you did?
Moment for myself.
Yes.
Moment for myself is meditation.
Good.
Yeah.
That is so
when
nice
I get a moment, I sit. I have some meditation things I do when I sit and just let it go and connect to the universe. Because that's where the real inspiration comes from.
Yes.
I would like to just leave the city and just be just go in the mountains for a while and just connect, because I mean it's good in the city that you can still keep your head up, man, because there's so many distractions,
Yep.
so much going on, and to really focus and on the higher heights and doing what you do, it's a challenge sometimes,
especially with all those distractions. You're right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And it's and I find on the meditation tip, it's and there's no specific time limit to meditation. Meditation is something that you use to achieve whatever inner peace you're seeking.
Yeah, the inner connection.
Yes, but I find say one day I meditate for a half an hour, and I achieve a degree of peace. Sometimes if I don't practice care between meditations, I have to meditate for an hour the next time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As an
example.
To make up for it really got me when my daughter was like, "You need to treat yourself," and I was just like, "Whoa," because I always ask that question, but when she snapped at me with that, I was just like, "Wait a minute, I'm the parent still, right?" You have a point, but still.
Yeah, well, and I always tell myself in life, I can learn from the baby that's born. I can learn something from the baby.
Yeah.
And that's the way I go through life, because I mean, we don't know it, man.
No.
You might think you know, but you don't know. I mean, you don't know. Yeah, you can always learn. Yeah.
Straight. You're right. You're very right in what you said.
Sir, I mean.
Yeah, no. She's schooled me so many times. I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a back seat because you're the one who's currently in school right now. I'm just, living day-to-day life. You get the latest. You get the latest information on what's going on. So I'm just gonna take a seat back and just watch how you develop.
Yeah, because they got the technology stuff and all that down, man. It's their world. So
it is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm telling you. I didn't even show her. I just put together a sound system in a box.
Yeah.
And she came and she found it. She's like, "Can I use this?" And I said, "Okay." She brought it upstairs. 15 minutes later, she came back downstairs. It's working.
Sorted out like that.
Just like that. Then she came back down. She's like, "Can I take these broken things that aren't working and see what I can do with them?" I'm like, "Sure."
Very industrious.
I'm keeping them for a reason. If you want to practice on them and you learn something, or you find out you like doing it or you don't like doing it, you still found something out.
So, that's good.
Yeah.
It's good because she wants to learn and she wants to do or to help,
Yes.
Which is a great thing.
It makes me feel so good.
Yeah, one of my gigs is teaching music, and the kids are very honest people.
Yes.
And they will tell you like it is, they don't no partiality. So
no,
they're gonna tell you what they like, and they'll tell you what they don't like, and they're gonna tell you, as is, So yeah. For instance, if you have a song and you think your song is you want to get a good, honest opinion from it. You play for the kid. They will tell you.
Yep.
They'll tell you how they feel about it.
Sometimes you don't even have to ask them.
And not being a hypocrite about it.
It's true. It's so true. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man, kids are so great. Actually, on April 16th, we did a show called the Easter Extravaganza. And after all the acts had performed, my daughter and some of her friends kind of took over the DJ equipment, and they started playing YouTube music, and they took the microphones and they were singing. And they're singing on stage, and it was heartwarming to know that they were comfortable enough with the setup to do that, because in a regular everyday situation, like you go to a regular concert and someone tries to go on stage, they're getting tackled, right? But you never know. Like one of these kids could be the next.
Oh yeah,
Justin Bieber, Drake.
Never put somebody down, man. I learned it.
You never know. So like,
I learned that
to be your best.
Yeah, you never know, and then sometimes you see, humbleness is a very important thing. Because I remember when I was, learning in my early days of playing guitar, and I walk into this rehearsal. I was working with a gospel group. And I walk in this rehearsal and I saw this old guy in there, and he took a guitar up and he was looking at it, and I was like, "Who's this guy?" Anyway, man, a guy took the guitar and he started playing. I said, "Ooh." That was the wickedest thing I ever heard, man. And I got to find out that was one of the greats, in Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah, a guy called Lennox Gordon, and he was mentally disturbed. But when you put an instrument in his hand, at some point he got mental problems. But man, you put a guitar in his hand, you don't have to be tuned or anything. Just put the guitar in his hand.
Music makes moves.
Yeah.
So.
Let go, bro.
You got "Give Me Strength" right here, by King Lee T.
Yeah, that was one of the earlier. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think it was 2013 or 13. Yeah, I was about 2013 when I released the album.
Okay.
2013 or 12. Yeah, I don't have the notes in front of me right now. It's around about that time.
There's no timestamp on it either. But yeah, so what called you to music? What was it that said this is for you?
I grew up in it. I mean, my father was a pastor, and they had my father was a musician. He used to play professionally. He was a pastor. Before he became a pastor, he was actually playing professional music, in a band back in those days. My mom was a church organist, organ player.
Oh.
Yeah, so, but I was the only one in my family that really took it seriously, because, we all this instrument we grew up around, and my father would say, "Hey man, come on, let's jam, and we do a little thing, and we take up whatever instrument and learn a couple chords on it, and never took it serious. The lady showed me the first 3 chords on the guitar, and I took liking to the guitar.
Okay.
But I never took it serious until when I actually left school. I'm graduated. And I started to go around the big artists and started to get impressed by what they're doing and the musicians, you know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what? I really want to do this.
Okay.
So I started out as a guitar player.
So the guitar was the first instrument?
Yeah, that's what I started at.
Okay. How many instruments do you play total now?
now I teach music too. I mean, I actually teach at a music academy, so
Okay.
I've been teaching 5 different instruments. Not to a high professional level, it's mostly like beginning and intermediate, except for guitar. But the bass, the guitar, the keyboard, the drums,
Yeah.
and the ukulele.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
What genre of music have you not tried? Are you interested in that no one would expect you to want to do?
Okay. I've tried pretty much about everything, but what I've not tried,
Yeah.
maybe something Latin.
Okay.
I would like to. Yeah, I would like to vocally. I mean, I probably would like to try to sing something in Spanish or
Okay.
Yeah, but I have to learn how to actually talk it properly.
Mm-hmm.
At least learn the words for the song so I can pronounce it the
Yes.
right way, the words. But yeah, I would like to do something like a reggae Latin type thing, or reggae strong type of thing, where as a crossover between reggae and a Latin beat,
Mm-hmm.
and actually sing maybe a line, a verse in Spanish or something like that. That would be
That would be
interesting.
dope.
Yeah.
Just transition from English to like Spanish or something
Mhm.
like that,
Yeah,
and then go back like you didn't even say nothing.
yeah,
Yeah,
something
that
like
would be
that.
super dope. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, man. So that's what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And while I'm here, when I get a chance, I want to make a few shout outs too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, please.
Yeah, because sorry, excuse me. But I want to shout out to the Mogul Music Entertainment
Mm-hmm.
camp. Because I did signed a record deal with them,
Mm-hmm.
and they are my first release is coming out on the 27th of this month.
Nice.
It's gonna be a So Nice remix. Um, and it's a good vibe with them. So far everything is really nice, good communication, and
Mm.
everything is all set. So I'm looking forward to good things in this camp. And so I want to shout out to Ebony, it's, the CEO,
Okay.
and executive is another executive is Unique. And I know you might be wondering if these are ladies. Yes, they are.
Ah.
But
Oh.
yeah, they know they're doing know what they're doing. So things
Yeah.
good.
All right. You watch there. If men don't start giving women the credit they deserve, they're gonna start taking it for themselves. Oh
Oh
wait,
yeah,
it's too late.
I'm gonna do a better job.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I even went to buy a video game with my daughter. My daughter plays video games, and I'm like, okay. I remember 10, 15 years ago, you couldn't see a woman in a video game store. Now that's all I see. It's just like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. This is
Mhm.
awesome. This is great. But what's the biggest change you've noticed in the last decade where it comes to the entertainment industry?
Well, I see that when it comes to reggae, for instance,
Yeah.
I've seen the roots reggae kind of going back in the shadows, and I mean a lot of the music that comes out now is watered down, so to speak, um, which is okay to a point, but there need to be a separation.
Mm.
In my sense, if it's gonna be reggae or it's gonna be dancehall or whatever, it should be different because it's different. Because you don't see country music and then some other versions of it. That's not, the same thing.
It's
Same
like,
song. Yeah.
yeah, like you don't see like okay, you don't see Garth Brooks on the same stage as Axl Rose because they both play a guitar. And
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you. I hear
And
you.
I have no problem doing all the music. I do the dancehall, I do the reggae, but I still think it needs to just to be separated in terms of what it is. Because I don't think that the roots rock reggae and the dancehall should like be in the same category,
No,
It's
they
my
should.
personal opinion.
No,
But
you're right.
yeah.
Roots reggae and they're two different. It's yeah, they're two different vibes. It's like it's almost like they're in the same. I understand why they're in the same category, but I can't accept it because it's really just widespread ignorance.
Yeah. Yeah. People not taking the time out to, you know,
It's like
to know the difference.
yeah,
And
like
it's a different audience.
mhm.
It's a different audience that's going to listen to the roots rock reggae music. That's going to listen to the dancehall. I mean, really find the same set of people going to listen to both type of music.
Roots reggae you'll hear more at the backyard cookouts,
Yeah,
the barbecues,
and the
and
festivals.
the picnics and the festivals and things.
Yeah,
Dance hall you're hearing in the dance hall.
yeah, dancehall or the radio or because
like yeah,
that's what
or
they
like
play.
the nine night or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to discredit dancehall because I work with dancehall artists as well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta shout out
No,
my
no
shout out all
discrediting.
the
No, no,
dancehall
no.
artists. But like, you know what I mean? It's like, and even dancehall now is becoming more conscious.
Yeah, I mean, because it's still searching an identity. It's still searching for an identity. I don't think it has an identity because it changes.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day we used to have the original to pack.
Yeah.
That changed. The drum pattern and all that stuff changed over the years.
Yep.
And it started to become like entangled with like a hip hop type of thing, and it's still searching for an identity.
Mm-hmm.
The dancehall, I still think so. Where the roots rock reggae is what it was from what Bob Marley and the Wailers and Burning Spears and all these people are set that music where it was and where it is, and that is why these artists are still standing in their own category and still, popular all over the world, and the music is still being played and to another generation. That's why.
It's true. I'm listening to you, but the problem is I'm also listening to you. So
Man, you gotta split your brain. But you know what?
I'm absorbing what you're saying on one side and I'm vibing to what you're saying on the other side. Just like I hope you appreciate the fact that I'm vibing with it right now.
But you know something?
Yeah.
Only a musician can split their brain into separate, because we use both sides of our brains to work when you are a musician.
Yep.
It's not one side of your brain that works.
No.
So that's not strange, man, for you to do that.
And I used to play in like growing up, I played in like a 30+ piece band.
No.
So like for school, right? And I was the trumpet player in elementary, the saxophone player in middle school, and the drummer in high school.
Wow.
Yeah. So when I got to the drummer, you know what? I gotta shout out my conductor, Mr. Tomler, wherever he is. But he gave me a God complex. Because he said the only person who has more control than me in this situation is you. And I just like, what do you mean? He's like, you're the drummer, you keep the time. If you speed up, I have to keep the pace with you.
Yes.
I'm like, oh.
You're the timekeeper, man.
This is interesting.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
You set the pace.
But like when he told me that, I gained a newfound respect for him because like I said, he could have left me playing the saxophone, but he saw something in me because I was just sitting there kind of playing around. He's like, well, we don't have a drummer in the classroom. You. And I'm like, what do you mean me? He's like, I just saw you over there. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, he saw the rhythm, man. He saw the rhythm, the timing. Because that's a gift, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you either you have it or you don't. You know, you either have the timing or you don't have it. And the same thing with pitching. You know, keys with vocals or whatever. You know, you either be on key or you're off key. You know.
Yeah.
So those are things that will tell you what you can do. You know.
Man, this, like, I don't think you understand how uptight I was earlier today. And it had nothing to do with anything but the amount of work that I committed to. And now, after listening to this for the last 20 minutes, half an hour, I am like a koala chewing on eucalyptus.
Wow. That's because you're feeling my mood there, man.
Yes.
That's why? Because when I write my song there, you know, it's just I put mood in them. It's me. So you listen to the song, you listen to me, my mood, and hopefully, and it's positive vibes, and so hopefully it reflects on people, you know, when they listen it. That's what it's designed to do, is take people to a higher place. You know.
That is definitely what this is doing. That song is called Only Jah.
Oh, okay.
This one is so nice.
Yeah. This is the one that we're gonna do I've done a remake of it.
Yeah.
And this is the one that's coming out on the 27th.
Okay.
And it's pretty much an R&B version.
Okay.
Very interested.
Okay. This has a lot of movement in it.
Yeah. Very, very percussionist. Percussive, sorry.
Yeah, very. Oh man. Man, like, sure. I hear music like this and I'm just like, okay, yeah, we gotta add it to the rotation. Like, I need to get a radio station now. Now I'm at the point where I need to get a radio station, or I need to just dump my catalog onto Liquid Fire Radio, and I don't know if I can do that exactly yet.
You can do that, man. You can do it.
True. I just got to talk to the woman who owns it, Christy Hale. She's a magical woman. She has us syndicated on every week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the Terrell Effect, and Tuesday, Thursday for Candid Conversations. So yeah, I'm all over those airwaves. So I guess I could really.
Yeah,
man. Give us some more of this stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to feed to the Canadian population there too, man. So
all right.
Any help? Yeah.
Yeah. I will. You know what? I will mention you to her. Her emails. Her website is indie-rocks at.
You can text it to me, man. All right, I'll send it to you. I'm not gonna remember all that.
Like, for anybody looking for that exposure on another outlet, give me a second. There we go. Bam. That's the email.
Okay. Yes, sir.
No, that's the website.
Website, yeah. In the Rocks founder.
Yeah.
Christy Hales.
Yep.
Okay.
And then we got her email. That email works for correspondence as well. indierocks1@outlook.com.
Okay. Is this gonna be saved on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll show up on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing anything on the screen now. It's blank.
You're not seeing anything there? Okay. So
On the screen, but not on the side.
No.
Not in the chat. So I'm wondering if this is gonna be saved.
Here, I'll just send it to you in the messenger.
Yeah, send it to me in a messenger or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have a few different sounds to you, though.
Yeah, I'm drifting, man. My thing is that when I sit down to make music, I don't think of any particular style, or I just make music, and then when it's done, that what it is.
Okay.
So I feel it at the moment, you know. So it's not a blueprinting for me. I don't know. It's always been like that for me when it comes to music. I don't create a blueprint for making music. Unless somebody give me a track and said, hey, Kingsley, can you put something on this track, you know? Then I'm conformed to writing something on that particular track that I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right,
good.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. We have Jennifer Cheshire saying, bless up to you.
Big up, Jen. Big up.
Yes,
always. Blessing, Jen.
Large up. Jennifer Cheshire has an article in the Culture Shop magazine, which has issue 20 available now online. And yes, it is packed with all kinds of information about artists, and entertainment.
I need to. She should send me a link. Tell her Jenny to send me a link with that.
Yeah.
See what's going on there. Check it.
Yes. Check it out. It's definitely something we got to talk about in the near future. Give me a second. Let me just. Okay, that's not it. Okay. Just putting the link in the chat again. So yeah, we have a few features in there. A few. We talked to the Canadian Wrestling Federation owner, CWF Canada owner, Chris Thorne. We got an article from about Johnny Armani from Local Lou.
Mm-hmm.
We have poems from One Man Army 905 and Marley Kira. We have a question and answer with Notes 82 and a couple other dudes. Yeah, it's a diverse little piece.
And that's nice.
Yes.
So that keeps it interesting because you're not bogged down to one particular era or style.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And that's what I feel about the music too. The boundaries. I don't have boundaries on the music. I can work with any idiom of music or any rooster with because right now the label I'm signed to, you're not a reggae, so to speak, but they're hip hop based, but
okay,
it's all music, and we can work together and make it happen.
Yes, it's true. Yeah. Very true. End of the day, if you have a common goal, it makes it easier to accomplish it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm tired of people putting labels on, and like I said, just categorize the music. Okay, yes, this is rock, this is hip hop. Just let people know what it is, but doesn't mean that you can't collaborate and do stuff.
Yep, it's true. Yep. we went past the halfway mark and I didn't flip the script. So before we get to the end of this show, we're gonna flip the script. Usually when I flip the script, I give the guests the opportunity to ask me any questions they may have.
Okay.
So you become the host, and I get to see what interesting questions you come up with.
Sure, and I'm here. Let's roll.
All right.
I get to ask them, or they get to ask me?
You get to ask them.
Oh, I get to.
Yep.
Okay. Well, first, I just want to make sure that everybody is tuned in. Are you tuned in and happy with King Latif so far?
Oh, me? I am all the way tuned in right now. I'm liking the vibe. You know what I mean? I'm feeling the tunes. I want to have a barbecue just so I can play this music. Like, when I do my next barbecue, like my next personal barbecue, I'm probably gonna spin this mix and just have it playing in the background because
that's it, man.
It's a blessed vibe. Like I don't have to worry about turning it down for one song because it's swearing and then turning it back up because the vibe is different. Like I can crank the whole thing.
Good thanks, man. Way. Good thanks. Give thanks. Thanks. Glad for that.
Yes.
Respect, yeah, man. Is there anybody out there that want to say anything, or just everybody just want to be quiet?
Yeah, I don't know. This like the audience doesn't seem to get too chatty unless I'm doing like a live stream, like a performance live stream.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and then I'm away from the computer and I can't really say nothing to them.
Oh man.
Well,
yeah, man. Yeah. Well, that's all good, man. As long as they're there, man. If they listen, it's just like there's two kind of audience. It's just like the audience that are gonna participate, or the audience that's like watching a cricket game, and they're just gonna sit down and they're gonna watch, and they're gonna see everything, and not miss a ball or anything. But they're still attentive to what's going on, even though they're not talking. And there's the audience who's like, oh, they're with you all the way. Everything you say, they're gonna be talkative, and they're all good.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and it's catchy. Everything's catchy.
That's what we try to do. That's what we try to do, man.
So are these live instruments synthesized, symphonic?
Some of the songs, it depends. Some of them are like have live. Well, like I'm trying to think. Well, the Live the Life album and my Unity album. I don't know if I send you any songs from like Eastward Bound, because the Life in the City album was done live in the studio with a band.
Okay.
I don't know if you have a song called Eastward Bound in there.
No, I got to run down the songs that we've played. I got All Right, Everybody Thinks They Know remix featuring Tyra. Hold On, King Latif and Katie Lee. Feel So Good, Give Me Strength, Miss Hard to Find, My Mind, Only Ja, So Nice, Up a Ladder, Working Woman, Living on the Edge, and When You Smile.
Okay, I forgot to send you because the Eastward Bound is that's a good the Eastward Bound, because that was recorded live, so that's all live instrument.
Okay.
Yeah, the new Eastward Bound, because I have two of them. The one that I recorded the album Live the Life. Life in the City. See, the names are close right there.
Yeah.
So Life in the City was recorded live in the studio with a band.
Okay.
So yeah, if the Eastward Bound new version.
Well, yeah. If it's anything like the vibe that I'm feeling right now, forward it and I'll add it to this rotation.
Yeah, man.
I might have to change my format and go to 2 or 3 hours because there's just too much music to play, and I'm not playing enough of it sometimes.
It's all good, man. We do it again, man. Hopefully.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we have more and new stuff too, man.
Anytime you have something new or you want to pop in, feel free to send me a message. I'm here every Saturday. You know what I mean? Like if you want to just pop in and do a 1-2 shout out, you know what I mean? Play your song and then, you know, kind of go back to life. Then you can do that too.
You give thanks, brother. It's all good. Man. I respect that.
No problem.
Oh, yeah, so it's a good vibe, man. You know, and like I said, the connection, man. You know, it's powerful. And this is the second time we did something, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure, man.
But Christy is like probably one of the best connections that I could get you to right now. To get like this side, to get your information this side. She doesn't like, she likes all music. She's like, you know what I mean? She's a magical woman. I said I'll never refer to her as anything less than magical.
Yes.
So have a conversation with her and then you'll get an idea of what outlet she has access to.
Yes.
And then
I will do that.
She can direct you to some of the, because she's been out here doing it for a long time. So she can direct you in ways that I can't.
Okay.
But I'm still here, like, you know what I mean? Like on the follow-up or whatever, you need legs, you need feet on the ground, you know what I mean? You want to send up some stickers or some merch or whatever to get it out. Like I'm here for that too. So
yeah, thank you, brother.
No problem, man. No problem. Yeah, man, we gotta work. We someone told me that, like, I had this conversation a couple of times and they're like, we don't show as much respect for each other as we could. And I don't have an understanding as to why. So that's me offering my
it's a bit of you know, every man for himself type of thing, and you know that in today's world that doesn't go too far, you know.
Yep.
I mean, everything is networked now. Everything is networked, you know. And the more you open, and you can't do it by yourself, you know. You can't. I mean, you can try, but it's gonna be more beneficial when you network with people.
Yep.
You work with other people, and that's why you know there's a lot of collaborations, you know, and artists collaborate, you know, labels collaborate, people collaborate. You know, it's just.
I'm trying to increase my collaboration portfolio as well. So
you should, yeah.
If like I'm willing to work like anybody that comes on the show with any musical inclination, I'm willing to collaborate with them. That's just how it goes. Like, what's the point of being good at something and not working together to be great?
Yeah, and you're gonna tap into the other people's network, and they're gonna tap into yours.
Exactly.
And that's how we expand.
Exactly.
That's how we expand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The track is called "When You Smile."
Yeah, that's my latest release. That was done by Adrian Nifley too. Yeah.
Okay.
Production. The same guy who did it, all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's and he's like I said, he's an hip hop producer. He's a hip hop artist. Good hip hop artist, and because he's the one that raps on he was the one that was rapping on all right.
Okay.
And he's a producer, so.
Reggae Works PR LLC says, I network so much I don't want to deal with people in my off times. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Oh man, but like people are everywhere. Sometimes I'm on the phone with corporations and I'm just like, you know what? If you were to see me in the grocery store, you wouldn't think I was this same demon. But right now, right now we got a problem and I need you to fix it. So if you ain't gonna fix it, you becoming my problem, and well,
it's like I said, if you're not a part of the solution, then you're a part of the problem.
For real though, fam. And sometimes they They don't get like warranty. You say you're going to do X, Y, and Z. I call you because X, Y, and Z are compromised. It's your job to fix it. Why do I have to jump through hoops and go through? No, man. Stop it.
Nah.
Stop it. Stop it right now.
No. We put, you know what we say with that? Fire burn.
Fire burn.
Burn fire on that.
Yeah, man. Holy. Yeah. This has been great, man. Honestly, like I was like literally like physiologically, my composition is completely different after listening to this music for the last hour.
All right, thank you so much, man. I'm glad I'm inspirational like that, you know.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. That's what's up, man.
And the massive need to tune in and check it out, man. And because you're getting my spirit in my music, you're getting my vibe. My good vibes is flowing because it's coming from my heart, you know.
Yeah,
it's different. It's just like when you go to a restaurant and if somebody cooks and you go to a restaurant and if they cook and they're bad-hearted and they're mean, the food is not going to taste right, man. But if they cook with love, it's going to make a big difference.
Definitely.
You're going to feel it.
Yep.
Same. It's the same with the music. If you serve with love, you know, it's just, but if you go to sleep in the night and you're listening to somebody, you know, like they're trying to do a lot of wicked things or stuff, it's going to wake up with that vibe, you know? But if it's love, you know, somebody soothing your mind with love and spirituality, it's going to reflect on you.
Yes.
It's true. Yeah. It's very important, man.
Very true. Very true. Oh, man. All right.
Yes, sir.
The time draws nigh.
We're about there.
Yes,
the good things come to an end, huh?
I know, right? But no, we got to do this again. You said the 27th you have that song coming out.
Yes, sir.
So keep in touch with me. Let me know when that happens, and we'll give you a spot on the show when you have it. We'll do the preview of the video, or if you have the video, or if it's just a song. Either way, we'll do a preview of it, throw it in the mix. Get you now. I want to start bringing in artists together. Like now that I've had the individual,
that'd be a good thing.
I want to start bringing them together. So
it's a good thing.
Yeah. All right. So yes, sir. Thank you for your time. I appreciate the energy, the vibe, the consciousness, just the energy that you like. Man, if you only knew what you did for me today with this music. You would
thank you so much, bro.
You would, oh my gosh, you would just be in a different, like you would like nothing. You'd be flying, like the energy.
I'm glad, man. I'm happy. You make me happy to make you happy. You know.
Yeah. Good. Because I'm genuine. Because this is the first time I've heard this, like all of it. Like I've listened to it, bit of it.
Yeah.
But this is the first time I've been able to sit down and just absorb it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And the vibe is just, this is like, it just reconnected my synapses to the parts of my youth where I wasn't as belligerent and vengeful.
Yeah, man.
So thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, sir.
100%.
All right, man. All right. Give thanks and blessing, and let me shout out, you know, like I said, first and foremost, I must give thanks and praises to the Almighty Jah Rastafari. Live it every time. Then the inspiration and everything comes from there.
Yep.
And I want to shout out to all the folks that's been listening in. Big thanks to you all, and you know, keep it locked with King Litty because we're coming at you with a lot more nice and great things in the future. So just stay with me. Blessings as I stay with you. One love.
All right, King. Add me to your DJ pack list, please. Add me to that list of people that
Jenny's in control. Jenny's in control of that.
Okay.
Jen, I always send up. Yeah. So
if Jen has that, then I'm good. I'm
good.
All right,
Big up, Jen. Jen is my, you know, she takes care of my music, man. Once I send it, she makes sure all these reggae DJs get my music.
Yeah.
So big thanks.
Okay, then I'm in that book, so we're good. We're
All
good.
right, man.
All right,
All right,
King.
sir.
King,
Blessings and one love.
gentlemen, bless up.
Peace.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Oh man, yes sir, yes sir. Oh man, so that was Kingly T, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we had a little bit of a later show today, so we're gonna close it down. But I want to thank everybody who tuned in. Bless up yourself. Culture Shock issue 20. That's right, issue 20. Yes, 4 issues away from 2 years strong. Check us out. Culture Shock issue 20. sharetheshock.ca/issue-20. It's online. We are online. David the Block Terrell saying, bless up, lock out.